This is the stuff dreams are made of. I'm writer-collector Ryan Condal.
And I'm writer-collector and loser Dave Mandel.
Don't presuppose anything, Dave.
Welcome to the big reveal show, the Dave 10, Ryan 10 Battle of Idiots. We're here,
That's right.
to reveal all. Although I think deep down we know the answers. But anyway,
King of the Idiots.
Yeah.
We decided to, because we're between seasons, and we did want to wrap up this contest because we do appreciate all the hard work and buying everybody puts in to drive us crazy during the season, and because we're not going to be back on the air for a bit as we record new episodes, we wanted to settle this out and also get people their prizes, because we have prize packs together this time for the first time in the history of this contest. So I think the way it'll work, and we also have Chuck Costas, as you will see, on from Propstore to talk us through the contest and announce the winner. Chuck is going to select a winner. It sounds like from
the two piles. So basically,
from each pile.
Yes, from the people that use someone. Even when you win, Ryan, someone who used the Dave 10 code can still win the contest for himself of some of our crap. And I got to tell you, I have been cleaning my office and I have found some goodies. I have a very rare Propstore X-Wing catalog that I will write. I'm going to sign it. I lost this, Dave Mandel. I'm going to autograph that. I also found a very rare Propstore Defenders costume catalog from the Marvel Hulu TV shows Defenders, and I'm going to sign that. Nobody wants this garbage, and I'm going to sign that. So those are just two of the many rarities that I have discovered
coming your way
in my office that are coming your way. Yes, along with some other goodies. Yeah,
I have some Colony crew gear, a crew hat from season 2 when we did them. It's a red hat, back before those were scary, and only scary in my TV show. And then the survival backpack from the Seattle season. It's got a water bottle and like a battery, backup charger and things like that in it, labeled Colony. And then I also have crew hats from season 1 and season 2 of House of the Dragon, and some other stuff that I will put into a box and ship wherever that's going.
And I was very excited. I was going to give any Emmys that we won for White House Plumbers to whoever won the Dave 10 code, but unfortunately we were not nominated for anything. Literally zero. So sorry, future winner Dave 10. Yeah.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
Is there a catalog that you can sign?
We'll see if I can find some sort of an Emmy program and write. I didn't get any nominations. Yeah.
Yes. I will wait 6 months and sign ours. We lost to Succession.
You can sign that right now. You literally can sign that right now.
Oh, can I do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, literally you could sign as many of those as you like.
Just everything?
Yeah.
Even visual effects.
I don't even like. It's crazy. They're going to win everything. The only thing I guess we don't know is which of their 87 actors is going to get.
That's the race. Yeah, that's the fun. That's the fun. And then the micro story of watching both Jeremy Strong and Brian Cox just react to one another. I think they should have one. Whoever loses has to present the award to the other, because that would make the Emmys worth watching.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I guess, assuming there is an Emmys, but anyway, that's a strike reference. So
yeah.
But anyway, so some very exciting items. I have found some various other White House plumbers and Veep goodies to give away as well. So I think the winners will be very happy, and if nothing else, I think our wives will be happy, as at least there'll be a little bit of the shit in our places out of our places and into your places. So that's always good.
Yeah. We'll get that great moment where they see the box and they go, "Oh God, what did you get now?" And we get to say, "This one's actually going out
to Propstore as opposed to coming in from Propstore." Yeah,
and then they swoon and they can't. Yeah,
the great thing about Propstore being in Los Angeles is I pick the stuff up personally, or Chuck brings it over or something, and so there's no box. There's very little evidence of there's no like, oh, there's delivery or what's in that box. It's just kind of
that's smart.
Shows up. Yeah.
I need a Chuck out here Who's going to volunteer to be my prop mule? Somebody in London, write me, that can receive and break down boxes. We can talk. All right, should we get into it?
Let's get into it. I should point out, I want to read one very quick email. This is from Nate E. I'm not sure if we're allowed to say last name, so I'll say Nate E. Who wanted a copy of the bonus episode, last week's bonus episode, which, by the way, you can still get if you email us at dreamsaremadeofpodcast@gmail.com. How about that? I know the email because I'm reading it off of something. If you email us,
that's the first time in 3 years.
Well, I'm reading it, though. I am reading it. Dreamsaremadeofpodcast at gmail.com. You can sign up and still get the bonus episode, which is the Propstore wrap-up. But Nate E. wrote in and asked for the episode, and he said, I'm a Dave 10 guy who bought the Vader patch. I love it and could afford it. That is my defense, Nate. And it is a fantastic patch, but I'm guessing he's the big Dave 10 spender, a patch. That's my guess. So there you go. Yeah. So without further ado, Mr. Chuck Costas of Propstore.
Hello, everyone. Great to be back once again for this momentous occasion. Dave, I know you've been looking forward to it all year, and I think everybody out there has been rooting for you. But let's see if they've been voting for you as well. So,
I'm looking forward to it. I think the way women are looking forward to their mammogram, their yearly mammogram. So it's very exciting, a little painful. Whatever. But yeah, but it's good. It's good. It's a little humiliating, but overall, you have to do it because you don't want to die. So that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And again, let's recap some of the previous years. This is now the third season that we were doing this.
Let's take a stroll down memory lane.
And
you may remember in year one.
Yes, in year one, which was season 3, since we're just finishing up season 5. Dave, we remember that great number of $553, which was your total at the time, and Ryan had brought in $8,611 for a grand total.
In my defense, if I remember correctly, that was 550 individual $1 sales. So I mean, number-wise, like
so
quantity,
many patches.
Yeah, so many patches.
You were the king of dollar sales. It was amazing. It's kind of like dollar comic boxes. You could just sort through and find the things that you can use your Dave 10 code on. But yeah, so I mean, I think after that, you came up in season 4, Dave. You landed at $6,686.25. But as people remember, Ryan somehow magically ended up with $33,806.25 because of a certain V'ger model that was purchased in the very sort of last minute of the contest. That just blew him over the top there last year.
Yeah.
So
that guy never wrote the podcast. I still want to meet. I want to meet this mythical creature.
Have him on and berate him, and he wasn't interested.
I'm hoping that will be a storyline for season 6. We'll be able to get that person to fess up as to what the real story was there.
I'm actually going to be in New Jersey shortly, so I'm going to see whether it's my mom that bought the V'ger model.
I was going to say, isn't that the V'ger model poking out from behind your couch, Ryan?
Well, I don't know, Dave. You might have a V'ger in your house come September when it's your birthday. But so this season, I think everybody's interested to see sort of where we come. And so
no, they're not.
Oh wow, I'm sure. So let's start with let's start slow and talk about who's the first person who got the first sale of the season. And this season started on March 1st, ended on July 4th. Just to remember this season. And the winner of the first sale of the year was to Dave. It was a Dave 10 code.
Was it a patch?
It was not a patch. It was a Jurassic Park storyboard.
Ooh.
That was ordered from London. It was 295 pounds, which we converted to $383.14 going towards Dave.
That was as good as it got for Dave 10 during this season. That was the high water mark. It was all,
unfortunately, much like Jurassic Park. Yeah. It gets very dark after that.
Yeah. So, but no,
the storyboards start eating the tourists.
Yeah. So I did take a look at some of the other statistics here, and I thought you guys would find interesting as well. So I looked at total number of orders for the season. And who had the advantage there. So total number of orders, Dave, you had 10. So this is orders. They could have had multiple items in the order. Ryan, you had 8. So Dave, you won on the total number of orders. So, if nothing else.
But Ryan, in his defense, those were 8 V'gers.
Yes. We're out of V'gers. There was only one V'ger to sell. We didn't have any mini V'gers or, Klingon ships or anything like that. But
they're all studio scale models, though, is the point.
Yeah. Well,
is that so? Is that up the number of individual purchases or checkouts? Is that up or down or level, or where are we?
I think compared to last year, it's about the same. If I remember correct, I don't have the complete stats on last year.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one saying this, but this really seems like a waste of Propstore's time and money. But okay, whatever. So
well, every new prop that can be added to a prop collector's collection is not a waste, Dave.
You don't think these people would have bought the 18 lousy prop? All right, whatever. It's your.
If nothing else, it furthered cleaning out your apartment, as and giving that to somebody. That
helped me get rid of my Defenders catalog, so it's good.
I would say, Dave, it's just a commentary on the stuff that's on the retail site these days. There's just not much up there. We do get regular emails from people that we convinced to buy things in the auction, which unfortunately there is no checkout code for that, but.
Yes.
I think we score a lot of points.
Well, we are happy when people both obviously buy in the auction and buy on buy now. But yeah, there are different price levels. I would say that the price levels typically on buy now are between a couple $100 and $1,500. Although there are some standout numbers, and we'll see some of those as we get into the numbers as well. So the total, I guess, going towards just sort of following that up, total number of orders we just talked about, total number of items sold. Dave, you had 11, and Ryan, you had 10. So very close as far as the number of items sold that were with us. Then I looked at number of repeat buyers. So who had somebody vote for them more than once? And Dave, you'll be, I don't know if surprised, but you'll be happy to know that you had one person come back 3 times and vote for you.
Wow.
So
all in this season, or is this over multiple seasons?
All in this season, but this person has also purchased from both Dave and from Ryan, I believe, in previous seasons as well. So this year they were all Dave, all Team Dave this year. So I think they were trying to make their vote count and see if we could change the course of what's been happening for the last couple of seasons.
Boy, if I didn't know any better, it sounds like I might have won this thing. I wonder if some crazy thing could possibly happen in terms of the items that we're actually talking about.
We'll see where this lands up. I don't know.
You do know.
Well,
you do know. That's why you're here, Chuck.
So the least expensive purchase, I know we looked at this. Dave, you'll be, I guess, unhappy to hear that you won this one as well. So you did get a $45 item. That's pretty low. I mean, it's not the lowest thing that we have on.
What was the $45 item on the website?
That was Indiana Jones dark leather patches, so the diamond and rectangle set from the last.
So another
Crusade.
King of the patches. That's what they call him.
Patch guy.
Patch King.
Yes, patch. Patch
master.
Patch Adams. Patch Adams.
How many more patch jokes can you make? But so Dave, you had a $45 patch. Ryan, yours, it was smaller. It was 195 pounds, which converts to $253.26. That was a Gladiator piece. It was Maximus's Alternatives Wolf's Head armor pieces. So those smaller things.
Cheap for that.
Sorry, Ryan, there were no patches from Gladiator. Otherwise,
Dave, if it helps you, if you can look at those were screen used Gladiator patches. If that helps you, those are the patches that Russell Crowe put on his armor.
They're patch sized and they're patch significant, and yet they're still 5 times as expensive.
Correct. Yeah, but they're just like patches otherwise.
Yes. So then I looked at the most expensive item this year. So there was no V'ger this year, and I'm only going to give the actual most expensive item there, and not compare and contrast. And Ryan, you actually got that prestige once again this year. You had an item that sold for, let me look that up. That would be $4,279.46 once converted. That was a Death Star panel display. So from Return of the Jedi. So a Star Wars item. So Dave,
hoisted on my own petard.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Star Trek. I can see Star Trek going to Ryan, but Star Wars, it's starting to get a little bit close into your territory there.
That one, that's below the belt.
It really, I just want to make it clear to all our beloved listeners, I hate all of you.
Yeah. The other irony being, of course, that was Dave's listing that they put on the
yeah, I know. It's like it's a love hate because I got the 4,000 cash, but I lost the contest. So yeah,
correct. Yeah. Although it sounds like that one was in the UK shop. If that's a conversion.
That was a conversion from a UK thing. So yes, Ryan, you still did very well with the UK team over there. So thanks for helping them out. I'm sure Stephen will be very happy. But then
Stephen doesn't know this we're doing the show.
I forgot. Shh. Well, otherwise he would. You'll wake
Stephen. Shh.
Ryan, maybe you can get Stephen to bring your stuff over to you personally, as I do sometimes for Dave. But but we're getting close to the end. So I thought last year we looked, and as I said, the V'ger was a big surprise at the end. So I looked at sort of a natural cutoff point, which was May the 24th. And if you remember back to this season, what happened on May the 24th, that's when we announced Propstore's Entertainment Memorabilia Live Auction, and we started most of the episodes focused on everything coming up in auction. So as of that date, let's see, Ryan, you were at $13,251.58. And after that date, Ryan, you had zero. You had a big goose egg.
So the Death Star piece was before that?
That was before that, yes.
Well, I imagine, you tell me, but I imagine retail sales do drop a bit when the catalog goes live, right? Because everybody's saving their money to chase whatever's new in the catalog, or is it pretty standard?
That was, I guess I was hoping that because we were starting to talk about the great things that you guys were going to be throwing into the contest around that time, and I was hoping that I know you talked about
it would goose things up a little bit.
Yeah. But no, I think that's probably accurate to there. So Dave, as of the same date, you were at $4,650.53.
So you're saying before the date I was losing by a lot.
Yes.
But after the date I was losing by even more.
After the date, you had sales of $4,650.53, which means you had a total of $0 after the 24th as well. So
I'm Ryan, so confused, but I lost. Yeah,
but right. Yes, it's a nice way of saying, Dave, you lost again. And you again, a lot of ground level support for you. You had a lot of people vote for you, but those people ultimately just did not spend the money that Ryan's team keeps bringing to the table year after year.
They're deadbeats, and they're dead to me. You are dead to me, Chuck. I'm not giving you a ride to San Diego Comic-Con. Fuck you. Fuck Propstore. Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck House of the Dragon.
This
Fuck
is everybody. Not the kind of language that you should be using on the show. And maybe Dave, again, I'm counseling you a little bit.
I don't care about your stupid contest.
It's the F-bomb, the number of F-bombs this gentleman drops sometimes. But
it's such an honor to enter the annals of three-peat history. I mean, the Chicago Bulls, New York Islanders, the Edmonton Oilers, my own beloved New York Yankees. I mean, it's such a rare thing, and it's just an honor.
It's like a Ryan trilogy
to be in the same conversation with Wayne Gretzky and Michael Jordan.
The greats.
Yeah. Who
I am the Washington Generals of the Propstore contest.
No, I mean, Dave. Really think about it. You're the Buffalo Bills. Really, you make it to the show every year. You fight hard all season long, and it doesn't take anything away not coming out on top. You're just second best.
No, well, and Dave, think about it this way: 3 years in a row, you have gotten second place 3 years in a row. You are
really
also very consistent. You keep bringing
so many silver medals.
My total isn't even close.
You're the number 2 prop podcast co-host in the world.
What was the $4,000 item? Do we know what that item was? What was that?
That Ryan got?
Yeah, his big item. What was that?
Yeah, that was a Death Star piece. It's from a movie
was the Death Star
called
piece.
Return of the Jedi, I believe. Yes.
And so he had that, and then he had 9 other pieces.
Yeah, he had a light up Hydra battery from Captain America: The First Avengers that was $3,000.
Oh my god!
And then
that's also turning Dave's comic book love against him. This is just cruelty.
So Dave, just to give more
I don't
context,
even like Captain America.
Your most expensive item was $895, which was from the movie, one of your favorites. I hear you talk about it a lot, which is Nonstop from 2014, starring Liam Neeson. There, it's his stunt pistols for $895.
You're making up movies and you're making up props from these movies.
He's never heard of Liam Neeson.
He's a new guy. He's after 2000.
Up and coming.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like Ryan's wins. They are nonstop, season after season.
Well, thanks, Chuck. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I would say I'd send you my address, but you have it because you have it from last season.
Yeah.
So
I was wondering if maybe Ryan, instead of you're going to get. I see how many awards are there, and I know you've got a Golden Globe to put up there as well now. Maybe we should just hold off and just wait until
I don't care about the Globe nearly as much.
Dave actually wins one, and then we can just add, season 5, 6, 7.
I'm just letting you know that if I ever win this thing, just to be really clear about this, and I'm sure this is going to doom me, but I don't care. The day I win this stupid thing, I am ending this podcast so that the final award is mine, and then I keep it, and I'm done, and I go out on top, and that'll be the last episode ever. So I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, oh, we don't want the podcast to end, blah, blah, blah. Next year, I'm going to buy my own shit. I'm just going to start buying crap. That's honestly the answer. I'm going to just
come at us.
I'm going to buy so many patches. You have no idea how many patches I'm going to buy.
Well, and you can give them away too. That's the great thing. If we do this contest the same way, you can buy them and give them away, and all they have to do is use the.
Yeah, Ron will be like, here are some of my prizes that I'm giving away: a power battery from Hydra, a piece of the Death Star, a V'ger,
Gladiator patches.
You got items from Troy. Boy, the things that you've got. Let's see what other you've got, Dave. You got some pretty good ones on your side. You've got Iron Man. You've got Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Jurassic Park. Some pretty solid titles. Dune. There's another one. So.
I'm calling Jason DeBoard. I'm getting Julian's on as a sponsor. We're gonna have a real contest. This is shit.
Let's do it. All right, folks. Well, thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you again. Wonderful to have you talk about Propstore, and give people.
Shut up,
honest...
Chuck. Cut him off.
Thank you,
You
Propstore.
shut up too, Ryan. You cut him off also.
No.
Cut him off. I demand you. I order.
See, Dave, that's just you just have to approach life in a more grateful way. It's just that's the thing. It's your dark energy, Dave, that really brings you down. Well done, Chuck. So we just want to thank everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much, everybody.
We'll see you again.
Thanks.
In a couple
couple
of weeks, maybe a little bit longer. We should be back in September. We're looking forward to it. Season 6 of the podcast.
Thank you.
All right. See you soon.